and mass, and then converts it into a voltage value. Most mass airflow sensors output a voltage proportional to the incoming air. Others output a frequency. Idle speed usually equals 2.5 kHz on a frequency output or 0.98 volts on a voltage output. The mass airflow sensor uses a hot wire to sense the airflow. As the air cools the sensor, its current flow also changes. Its internal circuitry then converts it into a voltage output signal. 3 or 4 wires are normally used. The signal ground, the hot wire ground, signal wire itself, and the 12-volt reference. Double check for contaminated hot wire. Clean as necessary. Manufacturer recommends not to clean, but in field work it works fine. To test, measure between battery ground and 12-volt reference. You should see 12 volts. Then measure between both signal and hot wire ground and battery positive. You should also see 12 volts. Finally, start and let engine idle. Probe between sensor signal wire and battery ground. Most sensors output about 0.95 to 1.2 volts at idle. The best test is to look at the scanner long-term fuel trims at idle and then at 2500 RPM. If fuel trims stay above 10% or below -10%, then mass airflow sensor is likely to be faulty. Finally, check the air inlet hose for damage, as well as any intake manifold leaks. On a mass airflow type engine, an intake leak will cause the vehicle to run very lean and fuel trims will be above 10%. A mass airflow code for low input means that the sensor is shorted to ground, or the 12-volt reference is missing. A sensor code for high input means that the sensor ground wire may be broken. A range performance code means that the sensor output is not normal for the RPM of the engine. Look then for a dirty sensor hot wire element.